so the cogs don't land. But for Team Singularity right now, I do like that they've landed with their draft. I like the Venture Spirit as that support pick now. Swap against Clockwork, save whoever's going to get hit with that hook shot. And with Juggernaut, just swap matter. He'll have to spin further back him out. Ember Spirit doesn't have to worry about all that many sables. And with a swap and shield behind him, really slippery, really difficult to deal with. So yeah, Singularity seems like they have themselves a solid set of heroes. But Team Secret, their experience, pretty much exactly what they showed us last game, will be difficult for Team Singularity just on a raw skill-by-skill basis. And this Clockwork is going to work really well with this OD. This combo, or a community wall combo, Clockwork just priding that wall for OD, is pretty much exactly what you want as an outward power. You don't want to be fighting people head on. You want to be just shooting at them.
Yeah, I think both teams ended up with a pretty good round. With I feel like the issue for Singularity this game is that they kind of rely on a good early game. Remember last game? They feel like they had a good early game and kind of made it into a even game to mid game, and then kind of lost the late game. And I think they need this game to go good early game, otherwise they're not going to get to the mid game to have a chance at winning late game. So let's see if they can manage to equally good early game, or if they can struggle, because the bounty is a bit riskier. Like, the hero needs to get a better start than Ricky does. I think Ricky can generally be a kind of a scouting in shape of wards, but bounty tends to kind of need to be involved a bit more.
And Puppy and Elsash just had like the sickest juke session. I don't know Elsash even saw Puppy a single time there, just in 280 movement speed with the thickest of jukes is going to place an observer ward. Elsash does have sentry, and it will be just out of range. I feel like if the CM got spotted at all, then that would have been observer ward probably cleaned up. But himself, by the way, towards top lane, a little bit of stuff here on Taysor. Is there any detection? There is dust, but MP is going to be the one to jump out. Taysor with shield, not going to be an easy pickoff. Forcing MP now probably all the way back to base shrine will pretty much 100% secure Singularity at 3-1 rune advantage.
Yeah, but it happened at escape well. That time it was kind of secret. Abandoning a rune this time. This is also a bit of epic comments where you both double clippers really. I think Yaphets did not, but a lot of times see this, and it's kind of easy to zone, especially with like Bounty, who has a lot of armor compared to like Ricky. If Ricky starts hitting someone, they start killing Ricky very fast. So Bounty is most valuable and kind of managed there. And I heard that probably not sure how efficient it is. It's just kind of trading each other's time.
Yapzor is going to do a lot more damage to Puppy than Viper's. When Frostbite comes out, Puppy is low on health, low on mana.
Oh, this is
Yapzor to arrive, and the dust does land. Puppy doesn't have another Frostbite though. CM right clicks, gonna have to kill off this 6 armor bounty hunter.
Well, I think he's out.
Not really sure if that's in the cards. To the invis once again. This time no dust on him, and Puppy's gonna have to go all the way back. That is one satchel of dust down the tubes. Yapzor is going to be already a pretty successful roaming bounty hunter, messing with these two supports, getting a TP, getting a dust, getting the CM out of the jungle, and I would expect him to continue through with CM. Something we don't really see that often. CM jungles usually pretty quiet, but is susceptible to being poked at a little bit by rookies and bounty hunters.
Yeah, very good space there. Kind of, like I said, he faced with Philmaker. That's not really, he kind of faded not only with CM but also Rubik. So he's Abed on 5 last hits, which is very nice for him. I'm not sure how that will go. I'm assuming Nisha will struggle. I'm not familiar with the matchups. I guess Nisha forgot that did one last game, so maybe he'll do it again. Who knows?
There's a sentry ward right now for the secret side, so as far as Nisha expecting help from the Ricky, it'll be a little bit difficult to get in on that OD. The Imprison usually just gonna stop Nisha in his track. Even if you do land a set of chains, usually it's not gonna do that much. Yapzor. Okay, Yapzor way up his top, gets themselves a couple of big runes. I think we'll get bottom lane now. Exotic here. Cogs is back at the ready, is just gonna keep himself safe. Jug out of mana. Just have Mango, that's with clarity. You can get maybe a little bit of gas kill off him, but I'm not really sure if driving this Clockwork out of the lane is really visible for the Singularity safe lane.
Kesu has been playing this offlane really well so far. I think he hit 2-man power hogs, or at least one 2-man power hog, and then a few on Gaga alone. And this is really making him stand strong in this game. He actually started with this to go into first rank, which is kind of a new build, so to say, which is really nice actually. I think Clockwork might be the only here where it's kind of viable. Can't really come up with more than that for now, but he's doing really well in this, unless he hit low. Ledge is not good support against Clockwork. You do not really pressure him well, and this might be a Mango usage to spin off. Yeah, he's doing amazing actually.
Solid play from the Clockwork. It'll be even better for him as this lane progresses as CM pick up more points in the aura. Clockwork not really a kind of mana hero, but just being able to throw down even cogs, use battery salt just for random damage take as harassment tool. Definitely very useful for Kezu. And as you said, the Vengeful Spirit just being a low range hero herself cannot drop Kezu out of lane without putting herself in a lot of trouble. She doesn't have nearly enough movement speed to stay 300 versus the outrageous 380 picked up by Kezu's his item build right now. So if he's able to touch the Vengeful Spirit once, she is just gonna die to level 2 battery salt. Not much you can do about that as the Vengeful Spirit. And speaking of, he's gonna charge in. We see Elsash just kind of panicking, needs to get into some sort of creep wave neutrals or his own creep wave or something to survive that. I'm sure top lane much different story. MP being driven away from the lane for right now is having a little bit of difficulty. And there is an Abed who's having a great time as well. Kezu is managing his lane passively, but his Abed doesn't really have all that much to fear just up against these two heroes. Puppy is nowhere near top. He's going all the way down towards bottom.
I think Secret are fine with this though, kind of stacking MP to an extent. The problem is kind of mid, but I'm gonna go mid and not getting spot. now not sure but I guess Ember get a rune kind of young late on Iron Time actually. This is not very common.
Bottom spin lands onto the clock. Cosco up Puppy will get a return kill because of double damage rune. Now Yaphets is going to come as well. Right click. CM 38 plus 38, 6 DPS onto Exotic now as Yaphets and Puppy will finalize the last hit on last hero in his bottom lane. It is going to cost them the clockwork, but man, CM and Rubik at level acceleration is no small deal either. Especially level 6 on Rubik is huge, getting Puppy more nuking power, more pointy aura faster. Got pretty well for Secret after all is said and done.
Yeah, did Puppy have a DD at the start?
Yeah, he had DD like the entire time.
Yeah, that's pretty crucial. And that was kind of lucky by Singularity because they got the first one for the side, you know, they died almost at the same time. And that could have been even worse then. So Secret played unfortunately in that regard, but still made a trade overall. No Power Shield on Yaphets actually took a lot of damage. If he had a Power Shield, those last few power attacks would not have done any damage almost. Probably survive. That's the disadvantage of what he did compared to what MB did at start. He kind of got so early because he wanted Power Shield, but kind of back right here. That's kind of how Dota works. The mid one, this but his special prisoner is pretty good.
Oh, Shuriken, still a lot of damage, jumps in. Mushi will get the kill, along with this bounty hunter onto the OD. Pushed the lane out pretty far. Kind of a bold move to begin this, as though there was no one jumping in the lane, so I mean, where could he ever possibly be? He's gonna give up his life. These cores with Singularity are doing pretty darn well. Exotic here, yes, he has to deal with mana issues from the cost. Still CS to his heart's content. Batten up towards top lane is again running around unchallenged, especially with the TPs going towards the bottom lane. Batten level 6 is never gonna die to a Slark around the same farm and experience levels. Singularity, they're getting all they want. The core is really just the supports who are going to potentially struggle. And that can very easily be smoothed over by the fact that the Bounty Hunter is seeing quite a bit of experience. So a little 6 track on Bounty Hunter means all your support will eventually recover to the lane. They're going to try to go Kazu right now. Spin is going to do not that much damage. He used very early. Josh can't get in range for the missile. Will be the survival clockwork on bottom.
Yeah, that was pretty good for Kazu. He's doing the best in his for sure. Because he's up laner. He's almost top score. Bad though. I don't think.
They force out his ultimate with Puppy still having a plus fight afterwards. MP gonna lead him down further. Pack will explode the Knight. That'll go off after the for top lane. Very, very patient setup there by the sequence decided. Killing off at 2000 worth hero, 8 minutes in the game. Again, no small feat. CM level 5 now. Yes, sure, expecting very similar. Will be exactly the same. He's gonna teleport over in mid-1. In 2-1. Emmer's gonna pop out. He's almost there already with the Nova and the Fade Bolt. He'll nuke him before he can get out to his rim. And even Flare coming in for good measure. And that's Secret's supports. Just steamroll this game, whereas the same cannot be said with Singularity.
Really good rotation. Bottom lane is gonna be some sort of match fight here. And I'm so scared for both players.
It's tough to make that play clockwork. Even the battery assault does a disgusting amount of single target damage. If Chug is in the creep wave, you can't really count on it. You don't really want to be rolling those dice either. It'll be a man fight with no winner, I guess. Just got a hook shot. Already used it once. Didn't see it, but I assume it didn't really do all that much. But hey, it's up again. K-Wit's build of maxed out battery assault can continue to hunt down these supports, and to some lesser extent the Juggernaut as well to be able to kind of prepare his mana beforehand.
By the way, I'm not sure if this was a mistake, but I didn't see the limit, so generally when you mistakes, you don't want to skill for times, but I think he did. And that's a big reason why he died off, because generally you don't have to skill, it won't figure you at all. Or like, now, I feel like he will, somehow, I don't know how, but...
You have that feeling?
Yeah,
like a hook shot over to Case, like that feeling? And then Berry still keep him safe?
I am,
okay.
That call. No one believed me, I'm pretty sure no one in chat, I think chat already started blaming me when I said and then they have to delete before they post it.
It's almost as if you play off lane before, dude.
Yeah, I know. I got that feeling, you know, that's what happened. But like that, you want to skill bad out because when they trigger it, they can just use all lockdown. Then, if you have a skill, they're gonna be forced to use it and he pops it instantly once away before he is in range. But he might have had to slip before, so I'm not certain it was like a pure play or if it was just kind of what happened because consequences from earlier.
Well, the Abaddon's death on the top lane is going to get some cash over to Secret, the Swords especially, but still he's having a grand old time on the top lane, level 9, and the Might is very close to completion as well. And we all know what ridiculous amounts of impact Abaddon can have, even a damaging capacity when he has antibodies, accelerating that to a rating. So it could be dangerous. Swap back onto the OD, they will dodge the magic missile. He's gonna come in, start to drive everyone else back, mid-1. It's just gonna get some safety here. They dust up looking for the bounty, fight CM. There's a lot of heroes rotating over to the mid lane for Secret, just to defend the OD. Mission success, I suppose, but yeah, it's still a pretty expensive use of these heroes. But it seems like Kazu and slide all the way towards top lane, where there is a target here in the Abaddon. Abaddon can survive the clockwork hook shot if the deep play out of the cog. The pack will damage from the outsets. Battery assault still taken away, and Patos is gonna get now pounced by MP. Another pack incoming, lots of nuke damage, and that will kill off Abaddon one more time. Kazu hook shot, pretty darn good.
Yeah, very well played by Kazu. I think he's playing the best team right now. In this game, that is not generally. I think MidOne is probably a step above him lately. I think MidOne is, I would say, doing give. I thought he was gonna become the best player in was in here. They got knocked out a bit early, so I can't really make the statement. That was really well played so far in this game, and seeing heroes trying to cast spells when they're on their battery assault is always a nice pleasure.
Battery assault maxed out. Just that crippling spell, and it feels pretty bad when you're trying to do that. Oh, Flare, perfectly scouting out that Juggernaut, keeping MidOne safe once again. He's got hand minus much to the Abaddon, it's going to be taken away in favor of the OD. So what does he have to do on top lane? He's been getting a couple kills on the Abaddon, but he's been kind of holding between those kills. Iron Talon power treads, and as soon as everybody has part of the Shadow Blade does. Over the mid lane now. Kadu, hook shot, stun, 2 heroes, Holly's well, pushing back the Visual Spirit, the Freezy Field, only again, but with the kill. Elisashi's one more tap. Keizu, Flare in 12. I don't really know if that's feasible right now, but
I
we'll
believe.
see. Prophet Kefka, tell us, will this be a kill?
No, it won't.
No, it's trying, right?
It won't. But I wanna believe, but oh, not use it. This is boss. Oh my god, he got killed now.
He's gonna flare Exotic Deer. Oh well. Still, it's gonna be a great reinforcement play once again. Team Secret. Freezing Field to kill off the Embers here at level 10 with that Village Discord. Quite a lot of bounty going towards Team Secret. And speaking of bounty, he does have his track of it. So far, not getting any benefits off of it.
Our dear Clockwork is rushing a use. Somewhat rare, but there's a lot of uses for it, and I want to list all of them, but I'm gonna wait with that.
I think he's dead this time, I want to say. He's gonna try to run to the side, and he won't survive, but he will fall. Track sneaks in at last possible second Juggernaut. He's gonna Omni-Slash, but still go down to the spinning Rubik, who's gonna try to back off the Fable, still will get picked off. MP pounds, get him over the cliffside, Elisasha, and give chase, can't do anything else. 2 for 1 with, I assume 2 of these skills both being track, and one of them at least was, one probably was as well. Singularity make a pretty decent trade over at bottom. This time Secret not rotating in whole hog. They can probably up to the top and get a little bit of farm.
MP really sad there because he had the slot lady coming, or he had it, but they got right before he could get there, you know. So, this is gonna be everyone's being actually.
MP's gonna get the first damage on Elisasha, swap out to keep him safe. MP now in his ultimate form is gonna survive. Now Freezing Field Puppy not gonna chain cancel. He just has to jump out to the side. Will get dropped by MidOne's ultimate. Still the Freezing Field is being channeled. Zaps down the Abaddon. Keizu, they have a hook shot. He does. I don't think he has any targets though. Will fall back, but full channel Freezing Field destroys Singularity's health pool. Plus the fact that MP is able to get the free initiation with that Shadow Blade and is looking for a little more. It's gonna find K-Sword. Counts half will do a lot. Not quite enough. Clockwork got him. Double sentry ward just for celebration. Clockwork Keizu is on fire, man.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's a great pick, but you can play like this. It's always a good pick.
And also MP doing the work to actually get that go. No, credit to you too, Slark.
I'm not sure. He's playing a Slark. Can you really give him credit for
Dirty
anything?
Slark picker.
However, the use, like I mentioned, this decided super good button because at least earlier in the world time when he actually see the level 2, I like to keep level 1. But when I probably use it, so half duration is wasted. It's a very nice way of dealing with it. It removes attack for you, and it also removes Migard, and then you can follow up with the cost for the instant stun, you know, so you can just get out. So there's a lot of good uses, and then like dodging Venom, I won't mention.
Well, it's also great at hitting onto the Juggernaut as well, like you can put him in the cost and not take any standard Omni-Slash damage.
Yeah, it's a great item. I'm really happy about this. I feel like the disadvantage of that you move it like, oh, it's a small item, but then when it comes to practicality, it doesn't actually work. So I'm a bit worried about that happening.
Yapzor. He has a shield so he can get rid of this track health pieces onto the Ventals. He's actually leading the charge. One of them is teleporting in. Ocean's gonna go wide. And Clockwork's gonna be shredded by 5. I think we may have dinked him. Puppy this time. Freezy Field gonna be camped by Slot immediately. MidOne is gonna start building up that as Yap's gonna jump in with all his own remnants. It's gonna do very little, though it's mostly going into the spin. Puppy's still alive, 20 HP. K-Sword and Elisasha probably can't finish the kill here. Driven away by this OD. Stolen quite a bit of int right now. Force that available for him. He's gonna shove Yapzor and MP in the meantime, killing off Nisha. Yapzor gets forced in. 13 skins left. Elisasha does not have a TE. I don't think he's fast enough to escape. Well, maybe. They're still going after this Venge. EPs are coming in. MP's just killing pools in the back end while I'm watching stupid chase. Okay, well, I'm sorry, MP. Disrespect this luck. He's been killing people all the while.
Yeah, there was some... it was so close for Singularity. I think it was like 15 AP or something after the Shuriken toss, and he survived because of the Rainbow. And all these small things, and they kind of lose it pretty badly. Even though there was like a pretty weird initiation of the Tyrant. Yeah, so... There was like 5 people, and just put the hookshot in the middle of everyone. They didn't hit anything, it was pretty funny. He didn't hit us, mate, they could like evade them in by dying, you know.
Steel Scepter, great item to have, but unfortunately not up yet on the clock. It's almost there. The next time that happens, he wanders into the wrong neighborhood. Steel Scepter by yourself just a few precious seconds, maybe a difference. Yapzor surviving a lot in this game. 5, 1, and 4. Only one death in this Rubik, now has mobility and then some. Between the Blink Dagger and the Fire Remnants, and maybe Ember Spirit. Feeling the full force of it right now, hit with the flare, so Keizu has some tracking. Not gonna dive into Cherokee Tower. I mean, a little bit too to go without that Steel Scepter press just yet. Still Secret, MidOne, he did pretty well in the last fight, able to stand his ground and try clicking. And Slark not being respected at all by no one able to get on top of and match MP. And the damage output he's able to put out. Just kind of focusing on the wrong heroes in that last fight scene, but also out of necessity because if they don't, it's slain by this Crystal Maiden in her full channel Freezing Field. So, damn if you do, damn if you don't. Scenario there. Secret are going to wander around the map all the way from the south lane all the way to the top. But it will be a handful of targets. Dot here and Path, both difficult to kill off. Very feeble. Here comes Keizu. You jump in, put hogs up, not here, get straight to Yap. You'll be fine. And so the back can teleport it out.
That's a good play. You know, like, there's only one way you die. And that's, so, like, there's no one way to survive, but it's pretty easy to kill off, rather. That's what I meant. The hookshot was one thing about Clockwork is that it's kind of nice against these heroes that you can hookshot and you fog them back into your team, but it's super hard to pull off until you have level 2 in hookshot, because level 1 is only 1 second, so it's hard to get behind the hero in time. Then it's gonna spin or jump out December or whatever, but it's getting close to level 12 and then that becomes play. However, he has another way of doing it, which is very nice.
That feeling when you're not level 12 yet is Clockwork, but your friendly crystal minion is level 13 with the Hand of Midas. Puppy, Puppy's not dying. Like, actually have died at 1, 0, and 10. Arcane Punch on the Arteezy, put a little damage into Nisha, Yaphets and people, going to 5, jump onto the Spirit, and then goes Grinder down with the ultimate from MidOne. Huge Eclipse, now trying to focus down on Nisha, not quite there. With the damage, Healing Ward will be taken out, Dapsor, he has a Pink Dagger forward, he's getting the Fade Bolt instead, no need for the Blaze MP, Nisha Dance and a fall back in a blind shot, looking for Bounty Hunter. Won't find anything else it seems, or got a lot of attention on the floor. So it will be a 2-pick here for Secret, keeping their OD safe. It looked like a really sticky situation. We'll all be fine now. Reporting over. Bottom is going to lose a lot of ins. Hard time, what hard time? You're in the bubble, going to pop out. A couple seconds of invulnerability to Fade Bolt worth the killing. That's not going to help. So much damage from MidOne. Keizu jumping up towards top lane. They Goomba stomp the Clockwork. At least Singularity get that kill. That's going to cost them a hell of a lot.
Yeah, a lot of action. Not sure why this stayed. I guess kind of taking the tower or something. Maybe not thinking. Maybe trying to land a rocket, all kind of stuff like that happens. Focusing. MP though, he's under center right now, and I think he figured it out now.
Still gonna go for Exotic Deer very boldly, chipping him down, playing an illusion in the area. Will probably make Exotic Deer panic. Little K-Sword, get jumped by the Rook in the back, get picked off by this Lark again. Exotic Deer gonna drive himself out toward the north. Dapsor seems like he's just everywhere. He supports on Secret. I said it earlier, just the tipping factor, and they've outstripped their friendly Clockwork and Farm. As great as the Clockwork have been playing, it seems like just not been surviving engagement for us. There's a lift up. Ultimate from Pathos once again going to be countered by the bubble. This time, get no healing whatsoever. He will fall again. This tower is probably gonna fall, and Elizash even is gonna get jumped on. They barely saw him, but Pounce misses. Should keep the bench safe.
Oh, I feel so bad for they're actually going.
Puppy, freezing field. Once again with the full channel, gonna stay safe. So easy to kill Damage Spirit, but check it out, Puppy gets out of the Dapsor, still swap, and he'll still keep the CM alive. No, Mushi can lose all his into MidOne. Bloodmail damned. I've never seen a crystal maiden that survived this long. Level 14, and it just seems like they're rallying around her every single time. Juggernaut the sole survivor. Will not have an Omnislash defend. Now, Secret aren't healthy, they're probably in the back off, but man, they just got swapped into the enemy base and came out the victors.
Oh, that was so...
Oh, Exotic Deer!
Oh my god!
Get wrecked,
so well.
son.
Oh, they're playing so good. See right now, they set up from last game, everyone. And they weren't playing bad last game, they're playing insane right now. They're greening a lot as well. Plus, what? The Yaphets has a lava face, but it's not fair. I'm not seeing any Midas recipe anywhere. It's a bit weird there, I'm not sure what's happening there, but swap from Yaphets was so good. I think they're just getting a little outplayed on like everyone. Then it becomes massacre when that happens.
MP looking for a repeat play. Same one he made before. Sentries in the area. It's not going to help Elizash lift it up. Able and down. Even though Pathos has arrived, it's still technically a little bit too late. MP, once again with the assassination techniques, now has that silver edge, making it a lot easier to do so in the future. Jen will be past this Slark. MP will keep the Singularity side blind. Now Singularity still have not yet had to crash the Roach Pit. I do feel like it's probably just a matter of time before MidOne is actually killing fools in the meantime, so maybe you won't go for Roach. Why go for Roach when you can go for Nisha? There's more orb, he's still in the trees, stay in the trees, no sleight of fist, and a jump out! Will survive, unless Clockwork feels particularly bold right now. He's gonna go towards top lane, though. I'll push back onto the Juggernaut, MP's damage up, but how much is it enough? Atos is going to arrive to a dead Juggernaut, that's not where he wants to be. He's only gonna pop, but you will set it just like you described. Will delay a lot of that ultimate off MP, been cheating back in with the pounds, and MidOne, though we did go down over towards bottom, is actually going to be the only casualty here for Secret.
Yeah, still very good at that's like killing MidOne for 2 forces, not the greatest, but it's still like great. That's the only thing is that Ban has kind of got wrecked by like timing. So, like when he died bottom lane earlier when he was trading the tower, he was like 50 gold away from the lane, and then he ran out the lane and died again, and then like died when trying to finish his so close to beating item, and then the Radiance has been delayed by like at least 5 minutes.
Oh, hook shot into the Ember Spirit, Cog push back with stun from Absor, gonna steal swap just later. Nisha will jump out of there in time, albeit barely, but allies, the supports, don't have that same luxury. These Secrets crashing the party yet again. Killing off another tower. MidOne is not needed apparently. TM is level 16. Swap out still stolen by the Rubik. Blinks back. So just looks at Abed back into the cogs, and now the Frostbite is there. His ultimate is not going to do anything. At least uses Hand of Midas. Could have been worse, but Radiance is now looking like a distant dream for this hero.
Yeah, been pretty rough. He had like a static start one. He also had like a good follow-up. Then like a few missteps. Not even like big mistakes, like maybe Steve should have played better around him, like he should have been like, okay, I need the Radiant, you need to stand behind me.
Look at what Yaphets is doing. He's on the front lines of Rubik. Now in his borrowed time, he wants to steal something a little better to make some bigger plays with, but he's just making space for the Slot no DS. The Rubik is doing that. And hey, the Thorax taken. over and bottom. They're gonna slide over towards the mid lane. MP has moon shards. Usually not a great tower pusher, but hey, when you have this item, this is all good. They're gonna jump in on the Ember Spirit. He'll survive with the swap, but the Vessel Spirit will not. Ember's gonna get their item in the Solar Crest. It's something for right now, but I'm not really sure it's going to be enough. Hook shot in, the lockdown, the Abed triple dumped in. Also gonna be focusing in towards MP, but into the shouted seal. Now Puppy gonna let it go all over Singularity, and looks down Nisha. It's Toast, and now Exotic Tier. Ultra fall to the Sandy, the Clips. Ultra kill for MidOne, and first time in probably ever Crystal and Anthony game with 0 deaths.
Yeah, against the body as well. I hear that generally kills him. I think the Secret played really well, and not getting the release timing properly kind of made this game impossible for Singularity. I mean, Secret